Hey friends, it's me, it's Ken, and I am back with another video. And I've decided to make this video separate from the one you just saw, which was the goodie bag reveals. And the reason I'm doing it was because I ended up with quite a bit of takeaways from this year's Toy Insider Holiday of Play. And I wanted to give them their own little space to shine. This way, when I'm talking about it in the description and putting the links in, it's a little better. So, as you know, and I've said this a number of times before, I do attend all of the Toy Insider events as Piercing Metal Guy, but a lot of the stuff goes over on a Piercing Ken channel. Perhaps when I am only willing to use Ken Pierce Media as my branding and then have those other things just be hashtags, maybe that'll be the next badge you see here. But again, one more time, here is their holiday gift guide for 2025. We leafed through that, and I will have a link for that in the description of this video as well. So let's go through all of the cool stuff that we got to take away from this year's show. Coming at you from the PMI brand is one of the Booksies. Now, the Booksies are fantastic. So these are Disney Booksies. There's 4 different ones. And the fine folks over there gave me one of each, the reps over there. So this is, from Frozen. Now, what a Booksie is, each figure has a unique story to tell. And inside a Booksie is a little book. You can't see it in here, but there is a little book inside, and the book would be Frozen. And the book is readable, which is pretty cool. You just have to, if you're me, use a magnifying glass or super duper powered glasses. So here is the Frozen. There's a Moana one. The Lion King one. Ain't they cool? And Stitch. Everybody loves Stitch. But I think all 4 of those properties are really cool. Our friends over at Just Play gave us a couple of these. We have a couple of these. They're the same ones. So if I give to a pair of children in my friend's circle, one does not have to worry about not having what the other has. So these are Disney Doorables Let's Party. There's 2 of 3 figures inside this thing. And I don't know if you've ever seen the Doorables. They are about this size. And there's my finger for a comparison. They make Star Wars Doorables, which I do not have any of. And they make also, I think, some superhero ones, which I'm going to have to get my hands on. Because, as you know, we are big superhero and Star Wars fans over here at the High Command. Our friends at Crayola were cleaning out with a bunch of stuff that they had on the table. So we took a set of ultra clean washable markers and limited edition colored pencils and also a crayon sharpener. I haven't seen a crayon sharpener in a while. When I was a kid, you had the big 64 colors crayon box, and it was that nice thick box, and right around here was a space that you put the crayon in and you could sharpen it. I don't know if they still do that way. So let me move some of this stuff out of the way and I'll come back with the rest of the video. Also from Crayola, we got one of their Imagipals secret balls. Now, you've seen these with the LOL Surprise. These are pretty cool, and there's always a whole bunch of stuff inside here. So this says it's got 4 crayons, one character, 6 erasers, 1 mystery thing. Oh, there you go. So, you get a kid one of these mystery balls, and there's like a whole bunch of stuff in it. So that's really cool. Our friends at Bandai gave us a Hyper Accel yo-yo. You're a yo-yo fan? One of the original cool toys of the past, back again. And this came with a comic book. It came with a comic book that features the popular spinning sport. Let's just take a quick look. Very Japanese manga style. And you read it from the back to the front, like they do. So right now, if we were doing it like this, we'd be reading the story backwards. Okay, what else was in takeaways? Okay, so yes, we got a Hyperburst Battle Racer. They had a whole track, and these things were going around it, and it reminded me of something from when I was a kid, but I do not recall what that name of the thing was. But you put the car on the booster, and you shoot it out onto the track, and there's a whole bunch of them. This was very cool, but it is small, so you know you don't want to take it where it can easily get lost. So you want to keep on a nice clean surface and just go with it like that. Last but not least, our friends at the Energizer Battery Company were there, and they gave us 2 sets of batteries. We have double A's and triple A's. Always love batteries. Always need batteries. So there you have it. All right, my friends, that is the long and short of it from the Toy Insider's Holiday of Play. That was the reveals from the takeaway bag, and you already saw the goodie bag giveaways. And I'm looking forward to more Toy Insider events. I've been to so many at this point, I do not know the count, but I think it's more than 10 in total, because they have the Sweet Sweet, they have the Holiday of Play, and then they did a couple of other special events over the years. All right, I'll see you next time. It's Ken signing out for the Piercing Ken site. Do me a favor, click subscribe, click notifications, and like or leave a comment if you see something that's interesting to you. See you next time. Bye. And thanks again for all of our friends at the Toy Insider for always wanting us in the room. We appreciate you back.